Nagaland first time Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises pra Government of India laga alak initiative schemes or program kan opor awareness dibo aru rasta bi dikai dibo koise 30 March Dimapur abi details abo.
Naga entrepreneur kan nimite ekta bal kobo 30 March Monday te yade Dimapur te Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise pra Naga entrepreneurs, especially Naga entrepreneurs kan nimite entrepreneur awareness scheme aro special vendor development program yate ISBT laga oso purana bazar te itu ekta awareness scheme dibole laga ase itu came to heli to especially Naga entrepreneur kan ke focus kurigina central government laga scheme kiman ase itu bi tagan anigina entrepreneur kan ke itu ekta awareness dibole laga ase aro itu oporte ekta dangor kota tu heli to ST scheduled caste aro scheduled tribe kan nimiti bi itu scheme takala ka opor bi aro women entrepreneur kan ke bi itu scheme central government pra dia laga bi itu takan itu janai dibole la itu ekta came ase Nagaland te ineka first of its kind ase guise entrepreneur kan ke scheme alak alak kiman ase aro noilibi itu subsidy kiman dia ase itu laga rasta bi dikhabo nimite aro itu porte Naga entrepreneur kan startups kan kurigina kinika age loi jabo itu laga rasta bi najanina taga kan nimite bi ekta bal kobor ase Monday de 9 AM bra yare registration to start kurigina tagan itu technical session bi takigina Naga entrepreneur kan kibi itu awareness dibole laga ase tagan expect kura laga tu more than 200 entrepreneurs aigna itu laga faida lobole laga bi tagan expect kuri ase aro registration to free ase judi apnan interest ase bole to yate ISBT purana bazar osorte senden rizu itu laga area te hi tagan itu lobole laga ase to itu faida loigena apnan itu awareness can be attend kurile bishi balobo itia itu press conference la details sai lobo.
Welcome to this press briefing in collaboration with NSIC, National Small Industries Corporation Limited, and Business Association of Nagas. We are here today, gathered here, to announce our upcoming Vendors Development Program, Special Vendors Development Program on 30th March 2026. And this is a time when we will see many PSUs, public sector undertakings, and especially again, the members from central governments, and again from NSIC, MSME, a lot of BSUs who are going to come participate in this. We are also going to have a lot of entrepreneurs who will be coming over, and then we'll be learning a lot of things, during that time. Very important aspect is that as far as our MSME sectors are concerned, we have about, as the last statistics shows, 7.8 MSME sectors, especially in the formal sector. And likewise, we have again 7.3 crore MSME, under the non-formal sectors. Leaving aside the non-formal sectors, even on the formal sectors, I think we are very much lacking the awareness, particularly on the NSIC and MSMEs. In Nagaland, we have about 49,000 MSME sectors. And so also, I think even on the non-formal sectors, we'll be having around 30 to 40,000. Now, this is a time where we get the opportunity to know exactly what NSIC and MSMEs has to offer for us. And I think, this is the program which we are going to have it on 30th. And I think that's a time when we are going to have two sessions. There's going to be a technical session, and there's also going to be an inaugural session. We expect our Secretary, MSME, Government of India, to be gracing this particular inaugural session. And the technical session will be graced by the different representatives from all the BSUs, and also, our NSIC and MSME will also be highlighting all the schemes and promotions and all the support that we have in store for us. As an entrepreneur, I think we had been so much lacking, particularly on the knowledge of what all these things are going to give. And this is going to be a very, very important moment, especially for the entrepreneurs, to come and know exactly the power of being vendors, vendors, particularly when we see the kind of opportunity we have. Our aim is to develop and empower the entrepreneurs across the state. And while doing that, We will also target particularly about 500, empower 500 vendors in the next 1 year, and that is the kind of target which we are going to have. And today, we are extremely fortunate to have Madam Mercy Ibao, the Joint Secretary of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, who is going to be here with us even on Monday, that is on 30th. And very, very fortunate for us that today, whatever programs that we are going to have, I think it's all because of her instrument that I think we'll be able to have that. I would like to introduce Mr. Rajesh, General Manager, NSIC, who had come all the way from NSIC. They had been here, their team has been here for the last 1-2 days, and we will see to it that these programs which we have should surely benefit our entrepreneurs across the state. So thank you, and I hand it over to our madam.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jamir. Very good afternoon to all our media friends. Thank you for coming, and I hope you will do a good work publicizing our upcoming event, because this is one of a kind for Nagaland state. And our team from Delhi has, some of us have arrived, and some of them will be arriving tomorrow. And it will be a delegation led by Secretary Mr. SCL Das. So we realize that MSME is very relevant for Nagaland. And when we look at the overall ecosystem of MSMEs, Nagaland is still very way below as far as the footprint is concerned. So it concerns us, and we want to see how we can bring some focused intervention where our strength can be leveraged economically. So for that reason, we are coming, and not just to review the projects that we have already given to the state, but also see which are some of the low-hanging fruits where we can all do together and also help create employment. If you look at the ecosystem of MSMEs, as Mr. Jamir has said, today we are at 7.9 crore formalized MSMEs on our Udyam portal. And on the 30th, we will be having a booth where all the entrepreneurs, the participants who would come, they will have the opportunity to get the support, the hand-holding help right in the booth so that they can get registered. It's totally digital, it's all online, and so no money, no cost for registration. So we would like to encourage people to come in the formalized umbrella. Why? What are the benefits of that? The benefit is you get PLI, and also the many schemes that Ministry of MSME runs, and not only Ministry, but also Government of India ministries and departments. You get access to some of those schemes and initiatives of the Government of India. So these are the advantages. And if you look at the MSME, it is multi-sectorial. We cover trade, we cover manufacturing, we cover service. And so if you look at all these things, we find that, Nagaland has got some niche product and people are very talented. And we are also having a lot of challenge as far as employment of our youth is concerned. And so we would like our young people to come access the credit, be it PMEGP or Mudra or whatever loans are there. And we want them to build their enterprises. Secondly, those who are already running enterprises, we want them to scale up, because we also have very beautiful schemes like SRI, Self-Reliant India Fund. And if you follow the budget announcement, 2,000 crore has been added upon the 50,000 crore corpus that we already have. Now, that SRI fund is a growth funding. It's not a seed fund, but we would like to spread as much as possible to all the participants so that they understand, and we are also bringing the stakeholders. We have invited NID directors, National Institute of Design from Ahmedabad, and we have also invited Indian Institute of Packaging from Mumbai, and so they will be also helping you how to access some of the beautiful programs which are so required in the value chain. So we have invited them then from Jorhat, Northeast Institute of Science and Technology, which are now focusing on, I think, floriculture and some of the many medicinal plants. They are also coming. And also we'll be having the Flavor and Fragrance branch in Imphal, which is one of our own technology centers. They'll also be coming. And we do a lot of capacity building as well. And we will also be bringing GEM. So our program is Special Vendor Development Program. Even if you have a very good product, if you don't have the market, you cannot scale up. You cannot grow your business. So we are bringing vendors. Who are those vendors? GEM, number one. GEM will be telling you how you can register on the GEM portal and how you can catalog and how can you make yourself visible on the GEM portal. And secondly, we are also bringing the CPSCs, Central Public Sector Undertakings. They will be coming and they will also be sharing what are some of the products that they procure. So for example, some low-hanging fruits are agro-related products. Why should they go and buy from Azad Market Delhi all the way to feed their people? We have so many agricultural produce here. So how do we aggregate them? How do we participate in the tenders? And how do we have a back-end supply so that we can enter the formal economic value chain? So these are some of the things that we want to tell our people. We'll also be discussing with Chief Secretary and his team how we can also focus on 4-5 sector and how the schemes of the Government of India can also come in, and in partnership with business associates, in partnership with the entrepreneurs and also the academia, how we can make the ecosystem vibrant for our state. So these are some of the reasons why we are here. So we're very happy that you have come to listen to us and also publish in your main papers. So So please continue doing it for 2 days. We have tomorrow and day after. And I think whoever had read in those papers will definitely want to come and listen, because it's a one-of-a-kind program where at least 15-20 central government people will be coming and sharing their schemes and then their programs. So thank you very much. You would like to say?
Yeah. I am from NSIC, the National Small Industries Corporation, and I would like to thank ma'am, the Joint Secretary, Government of India. Now this is a program, where the government and the entrepreneurs and the business associations are here together. This can actually resolve a lot of issues what the local business association thinks they require, and the government being here and the intermediary NSIC playing a bridge role between, two of them are already here. And I would like all of you to publicize this so that, maximum entrepreneurs can take benefit of this program. There are a lot of, local industry produce, which ma'am also said that it's available, and whatever the large industry requires. Then President Sir, Mr. Zamir has in fact told me that, the presentation of CPSUs be such that they can come up with particular things, that what is their purchase procedure, what do they require, how the vendor should actually be able to approach them, and how they can get in collaboration with each other. So accordingly, we have told them to do the presentation of theirs in such a way that the local industry gets benefited.
Thank you for the question. I think coming from New Delhi, looking after the entire country, wherever we go, one of the biggest and the most common thing that we hear is that we are not aware of it. हमें जानकारी नहीं था, है ना? We are not aware that government has such scheme. We don't know that government was giving such support. So lack of awareness is one of the biggest problem that our entrepreneurs or potential entrepreneurs face. So what we have decided at Government of India level is that we will now try and reach and saturate all the districts. Tell them, at least the first step is to tell them what they can avail, what are the schemes available for them should they become entrepreneurs. So that's the first step. And then after that, we will continue hand-holding them, because tomorrow banks will be there, tomorrow CPSCs and also other agencies like IIP, Indian Institute of Packaging and Design, and also S&T and all will be coming. So we will be having this kind of interaction more frequently. But the first step is just create awareness so that people know and people start asking questions. We want that.
Shall I drag it up in Nagamis? I can see Nagamis channel here also, and it will be comfortable for most of the people Monday day program thakado amagar naga manu entrepreneur bishi ase aru entrepreneur hobole monja manu bi bishi ase noile bi kod de jabo ki krobo kinika start krobo nejane. This is a place where instead of going to 10-20 different departments, all the departments come, and that is also not only from state but from the center. Tagan amakan ki morom lagi gina dimapur de gina interact probably laga time dia se. Tagan bra package ki ase see. We say we are scheduled tribe. Mugan scheduled tribe laga under de asun libi. Most of us doesn't know the facilities that we have, and this is one place where they will show us what are the facilities. Scheduled tribe la facility advantage features na. Itu kan lagabi aro even existing contractors aro businessmen purchase laga government kan amakan lo kiman kinibo lage amakan laga scheduled tribe laga kota bi ase tade aro women entrepreneur laga itu bi Monday day once you come itu bi ase godo amakan buji jabo. Idarne 9-day registration start probo and we can accommodate only 250 at the max. So first come first basis hobo. Apnar interest thagile aro business ko mon ase nole rasta najane gole do this is the right place to get all the information and you will get to first hand interact with the departments also. So any parada mon digina ahile bishi bhalo hoy I feel kore ase.
Yeah, I just want to add to what he said. There are certain specific schemes which are for scheduled tribes. Ami khan to sub tribal khan hi ase Nagaland to. So tate special scheme ki ase koile we are bringing TriFed also. TriFed is coming. GEM ahi ase. Main procurement, government la procurement, and government is the largest procuring agency. To tate kinaka tender de abuni khan participate kuribo paribo. Itu GEM laga officer khan pora kobo. Aro national SC/ST hub scheme to only for SCs and STs. Tate mokhan component around 10 components ase but two major. One is capacity building kinega abuni khan capacity build kuribo. Number 2 IIMs to sob manu hunishe to na Indian Institute of Management IIMs, right? So we have engaged 11 IIMs. Aro tate business accelerator program BAP program cholai ase tate mohan tahan laga fee to 90% to mohan pay kuri ase. Many SC/ST from other parts of the country has availed that opportunity. Holebi Nagaland pora to ekta bi ula nai. Aro mokhan IIM Shillong ke to make it easier for our northeastern student mohan IIM Shillong ke engage kurishe. Takhan kineka business model khan help kuribo itu tate help kuribo nimide already IIM Shillong is onboarded. Tate bi apuni khan avail kuribo paribo. Very good program. Aro number 2 we have special credit link capital subsidy. Up to 1 crore de ase loan 1 crore de 25% to subsidy ase, which means 25 lakh, right? So if your DPR is good and you want to upgrade your enterprise, then this is one very good. It's only for SC and ST. Itu khan abuni han bujibo. Starters kan nimide PMEGP Prime Minister Employment Generating Program ase. Tate manufacturing de ase koile 50 lakh aro service sector de ase koile 20 lakh. Subsidy component for Nagaland to 35 ase. The rest is 15%. Now, libi mukha nimide notice aro SC, ST to kha nimide to 35%. And likewise, there are so many other schemes which we will be sharing on Monday. Itu bara ahikena acha first step to Udyam registration. Go to the counter, get yourself registered. I have pichede acha PMEGP la credit to kina lobo. Banks can be mati kina ase. To bank can be ahibo. Aro apuni khan loan loise koile mohan to biggest problem to guarantee ki dibo itu problem hoy. Aro especially for our Nagas mohan to land laga patta hi ase, then they don't easily accept those land patta. Itu nimite there is a scheme called CGTMSE credit guarantee laga scheme ekta ase. Tate up to 10 crore tak dia ase where 90% tak jo hai you don't have any collateral, you don't require any collateral. Itu dia ase for women. The other category is 75%. Iniga khan you have to have the knowledge. Bank te ja time de takhan guarantee ki dibo kole we want to invoke the CGTMSE. But unless you know, you cannot tell, right? Itu khan be sob kobo. So CGTMSE khan be ahikene kobo mandere. Itu bara there will be so many other schemes. Aro mohan kineka ONDC network te e-commerce has become very popular now. Itu hande kineka on board kuribo. 5 lakh MSMEs khan ke on board kuribo la ase. Tate 50% is for women. And Mokhan La Nagaland too, there are so many women entrepreneurs. So we want them to come forward. Other parts of the state, they have already onboarded. Olibi Nagaland itiatak ekta footprint bhi aha nai. So keeping all those in mind, Secretary says, let us go to Nagaland, have a special camp, call them and then tell them. Awareness the first step kuribo. After that, let us draw some action plan, how to follow up. Like one of your question is, you to be checking out follow up kuribo. So in association with BAN, in association with NSIC, our field officers are here. We have DFO also, we have KVIC also. And itia the soap scheme, some 20-25 scheme la kobole to time to kan nimitevi time nai. But Monday day, as far as possible, we will disseminate all that. Itu bara ahibide itu ini request kuri ase.
Awareness is something that we lack. Nagas, we have the talent, we have the resources, and also we have the capacity. But then what we lack is access to market, what we lack is access to information, and this special development, vendor development program that is being organized on the 30th of March 2026 at Senden Riju, Purna Bazaar. This is specially targeted for Naga entrepreneurs who are lacking information. So it is an appeal to all the aspiring entrepreneurs as well as the entrepreneurs, suppliers, contractors, because this is the first time, as ma'am has already mentioned, that there are several organizations who would be joining us for the first time in Nagaland. Especially NID is also a premium institute, and the time will be 9:30 is the starting of the program. The registration will start at 9 a.m. in the morning, and we will have two sessions. So the first session we will have the technical session, and the second session, which will be at 2 o'clock, this will be the formal inaugural session. So one thing that I want to highlight is that, as ma'am has mentioned, one of the biggest buyer is the government, and in Nagaland, the annual procurement by the central agencies in the state is above 1,000 crores. And under the NSSH scheme, this is particularly for SC and ST entrepreneurs. 4% of that procurement amount is mandated. It is reserved for SC and ST entrepreneurs. So even if you take 1,000 crores or 4% of 1,000 crores, that comes around about 40 crores. So these are the kind of privileges and benefits that the government has offered, but most of our entrepreneurs are not aware. So through programs like this, many schemes, many benefits which are already made available to us, but we are not aware. So through these programs, the entrepreneurs will get to learn, will get to also, there will be many other agencies who will be coming forward and who will be helping you, get registered on different platforms that are available, especially GEM portal. This is also one of the biggest purchasing portal that we have, online portal that we have. So, programs like this can only, give the kind of information that are necessary. So I request everyone to kindly avail this opportunity that has been made available by the Ministry of MSME. Thank you.
For people who may be outstation, Thakibu Munjai, Thakibu Naparigole, Business Association of Nagas Law Office to TC Court Junction de ban office padase, tade NSIC office be attached. So after Monday, if you need any further clarification and information, our people are already there. Secretary does it ban la, that is headed by Office Assistant Director. I can have working days day, lock pagina doubts tagile would you
Gauri Balpra Kiniga Damor Hoy Janebuli Monase, Gauri Kane, Spunky Wigina, Dana introduce Kriasi. Kuntu, Balpra Saigina, Gaurige Nutrition Digina, Damor Banable Nimide, Ola Lagasi. Itudo, Messrs. Didi Poultry, Katkati, Karbiang Long Sam, Kuntu check Kedo Sordiasi, Tade Paijabo.